Don't be deceived by the friendly tag. Yes, a chance for the two coaches to try a real sense of excitement and anticipation here on the Munich air. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me today is Sue Smith. And it's a special occasion, this, because it's the first match of the season. It is Bayern Munich facing Manchester City.
Yeah, they were so good last season and thoroughly deserved to be champions. They're going to want to get 3 points here today and just send out a statement to the other teams.
Trying to find a way through. This looks interesting. On to Goretzka. Is this the moment? Oh, the challenge was spot on. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Joshua Kimmich in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Oh, it looks like there's an opening.
There's the chip. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. Well, Bayern restart the game, and that should certainly shake them up a bit. Kane. And Diaz has it. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Harry Kane slips it through. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
What a stop, wasn't it, from the keeper? He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
Haaland. Possession one. Snuffing out the danger.
Well, I just thought it was a goal. He's through 1v1, but the keeper does brilliant. Narrows the angle and shows great reactions to save that.
Targets available, cross comes in. Well, he couldn't get the header on the target, but you've got to give credit to the defending. Leon Goretzka. Super pass. Superb challenge.
Yeah, he was on his toes there to get it away.
Haaland, he's in with a chance. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. Goretzka. Maybe dangerous here. Did a good job of cutting it out. Flag raised for offside. Reinders. And he takes it away. Diaz. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Bernardo Silva. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. They get themselves back into it. And that's comfortably gathered. Haaland. This could be troublesome. Well, the threat could be there. Looking to double his tally. but denied on this occasion.
Yeah, he's definitely getting involved, isn't he? Popping up around the box with real frequency.
Rodri. Went in strongly, decisively. Great vision from Harry Kane. Opportunity. Well, it could have got them back in business, but not to be.
Oh, it could. That was a chance to get back into the game. When you're 2 down, you just can't miss an opportunity like that.
Phil Foden. In behind. Chance still there. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Oh, nice ball over the top. Foden. Intercepted effortlessly. Phil Foden. And playing it through. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
No, it can't have been. It really looked like he timed his run to perfection. He's marginally offside. Really unlucky that.
Can he get one back? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. Well, we know what Erling Haaland is capable of, but it's... Into the second half then, and there can be no sugarcoating it. A huge gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Bayern in the second? Gvardiol. Doku. Haaland. Phil Foden now. And threading it through. A City corner it is. Who's going to get on the end of it? And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Jamal Musiala. Harry Kane. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Must be! A goal! That's exactly what they needed! That should get them believing again! Away they go once more, and you really sense the momentum may well be with Bayern Munich here. Incisive ball. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Yeah, the build-up was spot on. They just couldn't finish it off, could they?
Interception to snuff out the danger. Phil Foden. On to Haaland. A very effective challenge put in. Good idea. Kane. This could square the game. Well, the attack petered out. Stones. We're using the space really well. Now can they push on? Haaland! Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Tough. Michael Olise. And showing good game awareness. Oh, could be an opportunity here to get back within a goal. Well, it's a long road back, but they've got to start somewhere.
Well, that could have been their ticket back into the game. 2 goals down. You just can't keep wasting chances like this.
Lovely weight. Chance here. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Ake. Vardiol. Now with Reinders. Holland. Not high quality defending. Will it go in? Oh, so near, off the post. Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done. Olise. Now what can they do from here? Nicely timed tackle. Kane waits. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Showing good situational awareness.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Jeremy Doku. Feeding it through. Excellent defending. Jamal Musiala. Excellent vision. Erling Haaland. And making the save. They're still breathing.
Yeah, the keeper's made a superb stop. But there's very little time to turn it around now.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, it did look promising for a bit.
Well, for a second, I thought that was going to seal it. So close to putting the game to bed. But there's still enough time for an equaliser here.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Oh, that's how to defend. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes.
Well, the fans are certainly doing their bit, really pushing the team on.
That's big! Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages! Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. Leon Goretzka. Now with Musiala. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Luis Diaz. But a goal at this late stage might end up being a winner. That's the hope in the Bayern camp. Foden. Chance to finish. Brilliantly blocked. And so the final whistle is sounded. At the end of the game, the team's not to be divided. From the point of view of the hosts, how did they fare?
Well, they kept going.
We call it a friendly, but don't be fooled. There's a lot to play for here. Two teams looking to... Hello and welcome to this venue that looks rather like a spaceship as you make your way up from the U-Bahn station. We're at the Allianz Arena in Munich. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Bayern Munich facing Manchester City.
Well, it was a good contest in the last match, but neither side was able to find that winner. Today, I'd just like to see that little bit more ambition from one of the teams to go on and win it.
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Joshua Kimmich plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Ruben Dias plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence.
Big moment here.
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Dias. Ake. And now Stones. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Haaland. That's a good pass. Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
How did they let that attack come to an end? Haaland. He made good progress there. Real chance. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Konrad Laimer. Harry Kane. Regained possession. Teammates available. And he's through here. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Harry Kane. And throwing it through. Oh, the goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
And Bayern have the ball once more. Running with confidence. A good-looking ball. Harry Kane. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Michael Olise. Now disappointing for Bayern to give it away like that. Decent position. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Konrad Laimer. On to Olise. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Kane. Goretzka has it now. Goretzka! Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. Ake. Vardiol. Phil Foden now. Well, there to intercept. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Now, who can he play it to? Trying to open them up. That's cheeky! Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue. With that finish. Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Joshua Kimmich. On to Goretzka. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So they get the ball rolling again, and Bayern behind going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? It did look on for them, but not to be. Holland. Well, you saw what the intent was, but just overcooked.
Yeah, just a bit too heavy, wasn't it?
Musiala. Well, a good tackle. Gvardiol. Rodri. Pass, and justifiably so. Will it happen for them? Real chance. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Kimmich. On to Goretzka. Bayern have given us away. Well defensively. Gvardiol. Can he get one back? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Holland. With Rodri. Now, options are plenty. Clean challenge. It's a neat move. Now, what can they do from here? Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Olise. Michael Olise. Joshua Kimmich. On to Musiala. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Stones. Phil Foden now. Jeremy Doku. Smart defending. Oh, danger here. Goretzka. And Kimmich. Oh, it might be! And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And smuggled behind for the corner.
Yeah, he's got away with it, but the pressure is still on his team here.
It's a substitution for Bayern. Would have been a foul, but to trim the deficit. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Well, back underway here, and Bayern are giving this a real go. Diez. And now Stones. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Ake. Rodri. Given away by City. Doku. Rodri. They just can't get on the ball. Well, Manchester City unable to retain possession. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box. I'm not sure Bayern have been at their best, but there's still time to...
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. Not a surefire goal. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Bayern doing well to win it back. Interesting pass. This could square the game. Not a certain goal. Bayern need to create something. They have the corner. Not completely out of trouble here. Not a time for composure on the ball. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Clock ticking. Time against... illegally stopping the attack. Getting the better of his opponent. Oh, what a save! And that brings the action to an end. And 3 points drop. That is the main story here. And it means a clear gap between them and the rivals in the table.
Well, it's not over yet, but if they play like that again, their chances of winning the title are very slim. That was a poor display today.